down here at Barrable in Geelong, testing the brand new Suzuki RMZ 250 fuel injected machine. Amazing stuff. Track was in perfect condition, a little bit of moisture down, made for some good testing.
What a bike this is. I tell you what, it's been a fantastic day out here. They've prepped the track perfectly for us and given us a whole heap of bikes to run out and get a go on.
The previous model we more or less was unchanged from 2007, 8, 9, and now this one's the next generation. Everyone realises it's fuel injected, but there's a lot of changes. Like almost entire bike has changed. They are a smooth motor anyway. They aren't an aggressive motor where like a 450 you can make a very aggressive and unrideable. The 250 is just a more linear power and more power everywhere. So it's just a stronger power right from the start, right through the rev range.
It's easy to fall into the trap to think that all we've done is added fuel injection and taken a carburetor off, but it's not as simple as that. Beyond fuel injection, we've made a number of significant changes. The chassis is quite different, the frame itself has been modified and strengthened, and the whole chassis package is considerably different, brakes as well. And in engine-wise, there's quite a number of different changes in terms of the top end of the motor, conrod, the crankshaft and so on. So the bike is quite an all-new motorcycle. Clearly, one of the reasons we're so excited is that this new model went out and Matt won under Boo. He won both Pro Lights finals. It was a fantastic effort in Launceston a few days ago. And so it tells us that coming off a really great 09 bike, the factory engineers back in Japan have done a superb job and they've built a wonderful platform and a dramatically improved 2010 model already winning races on the racetrack.
We're wrapped, we've got the new quarter-litre Suzuki here in Australia, 2010 model. Fair updates across the board. Obviously fuel injection is the big thing, but not the only thing. We're really wrapped. We had it on a dyno out at Phil Taton Racing, and a stock bike out of the crate is 3 HP more than the 2009 model. So we're pretty excited. So combine the technology, the pricing and the results on the racetrack, and we reckon we've got a pretty good package to put out there to the public for this coming race season.
I'll see you at the end of time.
The package overall has just been changed completely. The bike's brand new from ground up. Now some of the things that they've changed that have really made a difference to this bike is the front end. The front end has got bigger forks on it. With the forks, I thought felt a little bit soft at some stages, but certainly tracted the bike through the corners very, very well. One thing about this, if you like riding ruts, this is a bike to ride. I tell you what, it's fantastic through the ruts.
Suspension, very balanced front to rear. The forks were just a tiny little bit on the soft side to start with. We stiffened them up a tad, and not too bad for me. I'm 86, 87 kilo, so to work good for me and also to work good for some of the lighter testers, it's pretty well an all-rounded bike that's going to work good for just about everyone.
The back end of the RMZ, the new RMZ with the new linkage, really keeps the back end of the bike down. The foot pegs have been changed. Now I know I go on about it, but the foot pegs are fantastic. You really get a good feel when you're on the bike. And with the new arrangement of the foot peg mounting system, there was no way the foot pegs would move up and get you so that you were in an uncomfortable riding position. The other thing with this is the fuel injection. It's unbelievable. There's no bog in it whatsoever. Most corners around here, third gear was not a problem in pulling out and getting out of the corner. The ergos on it are again fantastic. From the 2009 model to this model, the 2010, you really can move around on the bike quite well, and it does centre itself very well through the corners.
Now the overall package, I would have to say, when you consider engine, suspension, ergonomics on the bike, sensational. It turns nice and tight, but it's also nice and stable on those long high-speed sections. Terrific overall. Got to say, to summarise, a bike you could buy straight off the showroom floor, go and race and you'd be competitive straight away.
The overall package for me, I loved it. I thought it was fantastic, I really did. The engine pulled well, it turned well. I'd probably only change the bars just to suit me. I like the clean look of it, and it's also got a bit of a sporty edge to it as well.